Hello, hello. Hello. Okay, let's start on the to-do list. I first thought about doing this before the stream, before I end up streaming, mm, but let's say if I do this off stream, it won't be much of an documentation of the project I'm creating. So first we'll start. No, let's keep this point to the later part of the video. I still don't have a name for my trash application, finance tracker. We'll start with the wireframe of the finance tracker. Okay, so what do we need for a wireframe? I think we can create another, I don't know, planner sheet, wireframe document, and we'll browse. We'll browse any other online online platform where we can create an actual wireframe with some UI. Try finance, and we'll call it, let's call it not a title document, it will be called app wireframe, not wireframe, app wireframe. I'll just create wireframe on any software and just put it right down here. Okay, uh, wireframe. Let's align it center. Hmm. Okay, that's good. Hmm. Online wireframe tool designer. Just a second. Let me find the music for me. I won't play it on stream, but I need some music to work. or maybe I will play it on stream when I'm not doing anything, just writing code. Okay, what do we have? I should type free. Oh, actually, it went to Canvas, but Canvas, I don't know how to use Canvas for creating a wireframe. It just showed me blank canvas. Mm, okay, it imported all of these. I was just trying to import one at a time. Okay, delete this and let's delete this as well. Screen flow. I don't need the screen flow. I just need the screens. What is this? Add notes, add comments. Okay, I'll add it. Okay, I may need this screen flow. Let's get some reference. I use Google Pay. Google Pay login screen. Images. Mm, no. What is the like general most generic type of login screen for payment apps? So sign up, first name, last name, email, password, and oh, I need something like if you want to sign in through an Google account, or if you can just like directly enter your number and go from there. And this will not work from create new account will have just your number. It will have your number. Email will not be required. I will move no move this and this sign up will be here. Just will have an enter OTP. And it will be your normal 6-digit OTP. Sign up, and it will also have an OR label. And we'll have sign in through Google. No. Sign in. I think Google already provides you an interface if you are trying to log in through a Google account. So it will just, I think, this is what I mean. This or let's just snapshot this and okay, it fit perfectly. Just for our reference, we can add this one as well, because if you have defined an account, I mean you have already registered to an account, it should show sign in through Google. Or I know what's best, if you click on the already registered login here, it will show you this sign in with Google. And if you aren't registered already, this is perfect. Sign up with Google. And OTP number, I don't think we require anything other than a number to sign up with Google is just a perk for Android. And I like the first process where you don't have to add your number, and let's leave it. Now we can use SSO login for sign up through Google or any other. Okay, SSO I don't know, but thank you for reminding. Actually, it's I'm a beginner and I'm learning. This is just a documentation stream, so I will actually search for anything that might help me. First, let's search what is SSO. This is a method that allows user to log into multiple applications using one set of credentials. That's what Google does for us. Basically, Google gives you an option. Not Google gives you any option. Application developers or the other application gives you an option to sign in through a Google account. What it does basically is makes our life easier. You can not just put your name, email, last name, phone number, and your Gmail account or any other email account to like sort of register to an application or to any database or anything really. So Google makes it easier for us because in Google you have already defined all of these informations. Note to myself, I have to bring out my copy pen is very necessary. You have to write down things because they help you even if you are not going to look through them. If you have written down same thing over and over again, it will like stay at the back of your mind or uh, constantly like your mind will try to remind you. Hmm. So I know the definition. No, I don't know the definition, but I know the SSO makes things easier for us. But now I will try to learn about SSO and try to implement it. Uh, Thank you, Bhai, for suggesting me the SSO. I will implement it. So, what is single sign-on SSO? How does it work? Session user authentication service. For example, application. Oh, okay. Please wait. Single sign-on is a federated identity management arrangement. Open authentication, I know. I've used it in other projects for basically API. API has authentication. No, not the API, but the back end of API. If you have a fully enterprise application, and if you are trying to post some transaction to that enterprise application, what the developer of the said application does for us is make a gateway, no, not like a gateway, but it keeps an authentication so that the end user or the user which are using your application's API to do transaction cannot corrupt the data. There are many other details or many other points to be noted, but I just know one. Okay, SSO we will implement, but I don't think I need to go to that theory for now because I am currently working on the wireframe. But for the purpose, I will just add a text box. Where is the text box? Here. Okay, here. I will add here a note to myself that we are going to implement an SSO for this. SSO is nothing but this, or um, how can I minimize? Okay, SSO is nothing but this functionality or this functionality that you have already seen or used in other applications. Okay, now note to myself, I think it can be and notes or comments. Okay, I will just use this templates actual formatting thing to add a note to myself. It can be bold, can be I want black. It doesn't change the text color. Okay, text color is through here. Too small for my preference. Now the color is back to white again. What is happening right now? I give up. I will write in white. note. First, keep it aligned to keep this aligned to the and note. First is I think it works for registering, but I'll just log in for now because I actually don't really know the actual meaning of SSO. Implement SSO for registering or logging user into the application. Okay, back to the screens. Since this is a registration screen, I will keep the sign up with Google here, and let's copy this arrow. If it has, okay, the arrow goes from left to right to left. I will attach the same screen, but now instead of create a new account, it will have it will have a sign in, and I can remove this part as well. Sign in. The design will change, but as we go on and as I see fit, but we'll see. And for number, both of them will be same. Can I not just select everything and move them at the same time? I think I can shift. Okay, we use shift for these. Okay, let's say welcome here because sign in is already sign in is already will be labeled here. Welcome back. Okay, welcome back, and we'll replace this. Okay, he's gone. Where did it? I think it has a layer. Just copy. Now it's okay. It shouldn't take this much time just to design a wireframe for sign in and sign up screen, but I'm a beginner. You have to bear with me. Okay, back to our planner. What do we have? We need bank accounts, we need UPIs, we need loan apps, we need EMIs. What we'll do is, for the simplicity's sake, we'll design the bank account linking. Create no account, already registered. I should keep this here so it can show. Just a second before I will be back. Keep it muted so you won't listen. And I can keep my voice lower. Let me just check my voice. Now, using password input on the auth screen, OTP is the security layer. I think user can. No, we will not use the password input on the auth screen, because if you have used any payment apps, it is simple. They are simple. Uh, we just need to we can do login with username and password, but we will not be using the password route here. We'll just use the number, OTP, and sign in with Google. Okay, I'm doubting myself now. We keep the password. If we don't use the password, it is easier. User will not have to like remember another password for another application. I think the OTP verification. Let's see. We will not keep the username and password for now. Afterwards, if I like it, we can do that. But this application I am creating for my own use. I will publish it on Google Play, but I will be using this application mainly. And if by any chance it gets some recognition, I'll think about keeping the password. For now, we'll look into the bank account linking part, and that is very. Let me just open up a notepad. I think I can design better there, and then I'll move on to planner. I'll just the transaction will be going to do the P part first, because when you open a payment application, first you see, the very first thing you see is scan, uh, or UI for opening user input. Okay, I'll design it like this. I think instead of canvas, I could have done this. It's much easier for me. User icon. Uh, the header level fields have no. Why am I getting technical? The header level details. First you see icon here. I don't think any app shows you a user icon in the middle, but let's keep the user icon at the rightmost part of the screen. And here will be the three lines, which you see for opening another side window. Let me search for the term, this three term, uh, three lines, three lines uh, of a website called. So it can give hamburger button. There we go. We have the term of the thing we are implementing. Edit here. Copy the name. So first line completed. You have the user icon. From there you can open your user information. Next will be this screen, user icon. When we click to the user icon, uh, what screen you are going to be routed to. And the hamburger button, I think clicking on this only opens up a side panel for you. So, and the side panel will decide if you want to go to another page or stay at the same. And I think you will be routed through another menu or another screen if you click on any menus from hamburger button. What I meant to say is, while you click this, uh, what's a better example for this? In go to images, there are all the details. Yes, here it is. You click no, not it. So go with this and click on this menu. Side panel will pop up, and you will be shown menus like this. Not men. These are not menus. These are, I think, list view. But you will be shown some menus from here. Let's call it a menu in hamburger button will be a menu. User icon will be your user details. It will contain settings. It will contain your configuration. Instead of saying configuration, which I can get the meaning of, we'll say you will get your account details. You can, I think, from the user icon you can get almost all of the things routed through here. uh, Terms of this, you can get all these information that you have already inputted in your application. You will get all of these details. You can get this, you can get the hierarchy, you can get the log, no, not your login information. You will see your user ID or what number you are using, but there actually is no login information. It's just OTP, real-time login. If you have logged out, you can get your monthly expense. All the details will be there. So we'll just add all other details as well. I could have done this instead this, but user details, settings, account detail. If I define them separately, if I have label them separately here, I can later I can get a more insight on what actually I'm going to implement. I will implement actually all the detail, but the user details will be shown at the top. Account details will be shown right after that, and the settings will be shown, I think, at the last. All the other details will be sandwiched in the middle of all these details. So I think this is done. This is our header, or you can say this actually is called header of our application. So after that you will have scan to pay, or just scan. Try to make a how do I, okay, created a square. What else? You will have view funds, another icon. I will not see if I can copy these. Okay. This notepad actually works like an IDE. We sometimes don't know how it's going to behave. If I paste it from up to down, it doesn't. So copy again. What I meant to do, view funds. So in our concept of our application, we have several accounts defined. View funds will show you at the time of you're clicking on that button. It will show you the actual amount you can. Let me just pull out my chart. Switch off. So view fund, view fund actually, view fund will show you the actual amount you can spend at this month. It will be calculated from your expenses. Let me just go to my planner and show you what I mean. Here is our hierarchy chart. Income come first, then our monthly expenses, then our savings, then our no, debt comes first uh, before savings. So I will be calculating the monthly expenses from your salary. Then monthly expenses. The monthly expenses will be calculated based on your previous rent or the rent you have inputted in your application for, let's say, 1 year, because you have agreement, rent agreement. Electricity bill can be dynamic, but after using this application for a while, uh, based on the all the details, I will be calculating the electricity bill for the next month based on the previous data. You can call it a graph, a probability, that probability that your electricity bill will be for the next month, let's say X amount. It can be greater than X or less than X, but probability is uh, not certain. Actually, it's not probability, it's a calculation based on forecasting. Forecasting is the right term. I will write it down. These are all the functionality I'm going to give to you. Uh, Add uh, income to monthly expenses, because that's where it is coming to expenses. So first come income, then monthly expenses, that's subcategory. Because electricity bill will be defined by you, the rent will be defined by you. Up till this, I will be defining it for you. These will be static. Static means you cannot change your income, or you cannot change the subcategory that comes with it, the income, that is your monthly expenses. What you can change or what you can add is your subcategory inside this. So let me see if we can put it to bold. Okay, no. So the subcategory, and here the subcategory, the subcategory will be forecasted for the current or next month based on the previous six. I think if we take the previous six, it will give us an accurate data. Uh, I think three can be more, but we'll keep it to six, because I'm young, so I might buy some things that can heavily impact the subcategory. Let's say electricity bill. Uh, I got a hefty package at my next company, or I started a business and I succeeded. So now in my room I don't have a fridge. I decided I decide to buy a fridge or refrigerator, and I decide to buy an AC for myself. I decide to buy a PC for myself. Lots of these things. use consume lots of electricity. And if I take let's say 1 year of based on the last 1 year I've expended, and calculate the next month or the current month's subcategory expense, then there is a little bit of possibility or probability that I'm not going to get close to the correct value of my subcategory expense. Obviously, uh, get you cannot exactly calculate the actual value you are going to be needing for the subcategory of current or the next month, but we'll try to get it as close as possible. For that, we can do that. We can calculate for the previous 3 months, but I'll keep it 6 because no one is going to buy a fridge and AC or a setup computer same in the same month. Maybe they'll buy a refrigerator this month. Electricity will be a little bit higher, but it will not spike up so as to heavily impact the range of your previous 6 months. Here, the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, up to fifth month, you are using a constant, like graph is like this. And after you buying any electricity heavy appliance, it can go up with this, but it should not go up to this logically. So we'll keep it to 6 months. That is the functionality I'm going to give. I'll categorize it as small things where okay, that's it. So as not to get distracted from the above whatever this is, just add it here. Keep the wireframe here. You have the view funds. What about the next? Next in this screen can be uh, भाई जी हमें भी करना है साथ में. एक कैटेगरी एस एच एल टी एंड सब कैटेगरी एस एल एल डी होमो पे एक्सपेंस. क्या चल रहा भाई तुम्हारा? वो सुमित को नहीं पता भाई मोमो बे का एक्सपेंस मेरा. ठीक है जानो तो क्या डॉटेड है भाई. कीप इट पीजी भाई, मम्मी भी देखती है. ठीक है जानो तो after view funds we can actually have the reporting. I have reports. I have some reports. Okay. I forgot we have this. We actually have lots of bank accounts. No, not bank accounts. We have virtual accounts. Virtual accounts where we are defining, not not no, you are not defining. I will be calculating based on the input you provide. Okay. So I'll just shift it down here so it doesn't cluster up. because I just need to add another menu here. It can be 4. To be this, like this, or like this. After I do this on canvas, I think it can be beautiful, but let's keep it at this. लाइव चैट में भाई क्वेश्चन वोश्चन पूछ लो, डॉटेड वगैरह भाई डिस्ट्रैक्ट हो जाएगा तेरा भाई। हैप्पी वैलेंटाइन भाइयों को। Now we have our that's good enough. View virtual account details. It will route to you to another page which will show you the account wise, the virtual account wise details of your bank account for the current month, the next month, or the previous month. Now we have to think of another menu we are going to show here, and this can probably be, let's see for some reference on the actual payment apps. On pay homepage, go to Google Pay homepage, see from there what they actually have at their home screen, so we can copy their data, we can copy their UI, not data. Have to mobile number to check balance. Okay, you actually have a wallet option on this. You have Google Pay, you have a bank transfer. I think we can give a bank transfer option on the first screen, but that probably doesn't fulfill some of the things I need. I don't normally do bank transfer too often. Now the pixelars. Mm, okay. I'll just I'll just I'll just copy from I'll just copy the to self account. and instead of the to self account, it will be because sometimes you have more in your savings than your expense, and expense is what you need to spend to survive. So you can actually transfer from one virtual account to another. Again, I will be calculating all of these numbers for you, the details of which virtual account is going to be allocated, the amount. But you can manually, I have to give an option to manually allocate uh, money from one virtual account to another, because even I sometimes uh, take some money out of my savings. So I think it's logical to give this option. uh, is in human nature to spend, because that is why we are earning. Hmm. And that's all for the what we can call this part. I will be labeling them. This will be header. This will be quick access. And after the quick access, we'll have our reports. And for reports, I'll just close all these unnecessary tabs. Am I using this? No. No. Okay. So I think I haven't. Hmm. I didn't complete the reporting part yesterday. I will have to complete it today, so I can add it in the wireframe. Or I can just label the reports. So I'll just label the report. I will do the actual reporting part later. If I can label, I can show them as icons here. Reports will be the reports will be the third. Acha, or hard. Reports. First will be your. Why do I keep depth on first? Let's keep another report on first. Depth should not be your first priority, but it should be. Let's keep the depth on first. And instead of depth, like a commerce geek nerd, will keep it loan payment. It can be also EMI payments, and it will actually be view loan payments, or it can be, yes, I found the term. It can be view upcoming. EMI is a better EMI is a better word that complements these two words, but I'll just add loan in slash so I can use either or. After the view upcoming EMI loan, will be routed to another page that will be showing you sick graphs and very cool graphs, great graphs that will look down at your pockets and see that you have no money to pay those EMI or loans. Okay, first will be your report chart. Savings. Now I said that we'll go with the hierarchy and follow the hierarchy for the reports as well, but let's say debt is on first. Afterward we'll go to savings. Afterward we'll go to monthly expenses. The, this this monthly expenses in the report part will show you the uh, lifetime of your expenses with a x and y graph. It will be a very simple chart with the highs and lows of your monthly expenses that you have already done, all your past expenses and your future expenses, and it will also show you the forecast what it will look like in 10 years. No, 10 years is more data that we can produce. It will show you the add this and added this in. Now we're talking about the reports of monthly expenses additional, which will have what is the term synonyms. Time to come, time at, hereafter, following, forecast, synonyms. I'm learning. Uh, estimate. It will show savings, also the estimate of savings. Whenever you are learning or pursuing or uh, doing anything meaningful, you are going to ask yourself, where will I be in the next 10 years? I think most people ask, where will I be in the next 10 years? So that is true with the savings as well. So we'll add in the reports, add in the reports of monthly savings, reports of our savings estimation estimation of the total savings after an x value, after an x year of time, where the x will be defined by the user. In user, if a user want to see, will probably ask, instead of 10 years, where will I be in 20 years? Where will how much the savings I will have after the 10 years? Currently, as I'm writing this, it's I'm keeping it simple. Like you don't have any interest on your savings. You don't have any. Uh, you don't have any. Let's just say interest. You don't have any inflation. What's the opposite of inflation? Deflation. Okay, I just needed to know the word because but deflation will not happen as time continues to grow. Inflation will happen, and I'm not going into the inflation. I will just give you the rough value uh, of based on how much you have saved up till now, and following the same routine or same behavior as you have done up till now. Up till now, I say, means from the moment you have installed the app and you are using the app to do savings. Based on that data, I will calculate where will your money, how much will be in your savings after your x defined amount of time, x years. And 4 can be, we have covered the EMI loan savings and monthly expenses. What do we have? This okay, this is okay. Food we don't include. Food is very necessary. You'll not calculate food. Sometimes you can spend thousands. Sometimes you can spend not even 100 for food. Will not be calculating the food expense for savings. We have already done so. For the fourth, we'll just add a custom report. This name will be defined by you, defined by the user. Report's name will be defined by the user. It will be a custom report that will also be defined by the user. I will give some designing, an easy designing for the user, so that he can, like, if you have used a coding platform for children's, I don't know what it's called, coding blocks. I think it's coding blocks. Basically, what you do is, no, it's not coding block, but there is a site for beginner, you can say, and also children's. It is fun to learn. Uh, there you have some blocks, actual blocks in your screen, and it says what is the function of this block. It will say if and else block. So if will be this, if the condition in if defined is true, then it will go to this, and if it is not true in the if statement, it can go to else, and it can also go to else if. So suppose this is else if now, so else if condition true, then go to this block, or just check the other condition if it is else if, or just go to the last if it is else. So like this, I will give you some blocks which will be data. I will give you some canvas, a template, so you can put the blocks or the actual data fields into the canvas or into the template as you see fit, and a custom report will be defined for you. It will be very user friendly, so user can actually play around with it. That's it for the report part, and just give me a minute. So this is the reporting part. I'll just copy this so that I don't have to do any work and paste this. Okay, now it's okay. Instead of now, I think we can keep this. I will get, it will give me a linear uh, uh, linear uh, structure, linear structure. This and that and EMI, and I'll go to savings. Just here, expenses. Here, go down, up, here. As difficult this, or as time taken, or as stupid this might seem, I think I'm more comfortable designing here in Notepad instead of using those Canva app. All is good. We have quick access, we have header, we have reports, we have, what else do we need on our homepage? Let's copy another label here. It covers on quick access detailed reports. And what are we missing? What detail are we missing in application? We'll again go to searching payment apps. Homepage. My bad. It was already not in a stable position. I just put it on this portal search. I don't know if you can see this, but my bad for now it's all set. This dribble. I think if I would have drawn in actual notepad, actual notebook, that can be good, but here we are. Okay, they are already stolen my idea of upcoming payments. Have I had upcoming loans, I have upcoming EMIs. They have already stolen my idea for the upcoming payments. Should I give this bar or footer information? Lots of detail. I could have given a search bar here. Let me give a search bar here. A search bar will be very nice. Search bar will be required if you have lots of functionality in your application. Then if you know what you are dealing with, what you need on a daily basis, like I need what do I need? Mm, okay, sorry, uh, I need at month end or at a month start, I need how much I actually have, how much I can spend, how much I have savings at the month end, how much I have to pay now because it's the month end. The next month's rent is due, and electricity will also come at the next month. EMI payments also come at the next month. Hmm. And sometimes my college payment, college fees. Also, I also lots of things. But I know what I need to search, so I can just use the search bar here instead of scrolling through the app UI and finding one of these functionality. I can just type in upcoming, because I know uh, upcoming is something I look forward to. I don't look forward to, but the society makes me look. The society makes me look into the upcoming payments, because if I don't, then my room owner will kick me out. The electricity will not be coming. I will not be able to buy water. I will not be able to buy uh, groceries. I will not be able to do anything really in this economical world we live in. But I can search through here and see the upcoming details, upcoming things I have planned, upcoming payments I have planned, or the app has planned for me, so I can uh, the payment is easier for me to organize and so on. I can be a paragraph guy for all of this functionality, but let me just continue on to our next phase of the screen. I think it can be a list or grid view bar. I'll just put in a grid uh, list grid list. What's it called? I think it is called grid list view. Yes, this is the grid view and this is the list view. What is the grid list view? I will decide later, but it will be between grid view and it will be scrollable, if that's even a word. Scrollable, that's the word. Or list view, because list is scrollable already, if you didn't know. What will be the content of this grid or list view? I think this can be good enough for home page. The content of this I will decide later on. Just what I can do. This is fill this. And, tab, view later with useful. How do I convert this into a UI wireframe? No, I would have to just go with ChatGPT. provide another prompt. The design. Put in text. Just paste. Yeah, I think it didn't understand my generate a mobile application UI image based on the text design. Make ChatGPT work for you. No, if it would have given me the exact like I have designed, would have been better. But now I'm reconsidering if I go with this. I think I can go with this. But I'll just say okay, now it has given me another complex design which I don't need. Like I'll have to use the Canva. I'll just copy everything from Canva. Copy this here, add the search bar here. I didn't want to do this, but I'll have to because I'm not a designer. I don't like designing. Just copy and paste. So what do I need next? I need a user. Go to template and user. User profile. Facebook profile. What's it called? The this thing. What is it called? Search specifically. Profile. Like okay, profile icon. Icon. Oh. Okay, here I have the profile icon. I'll just copy. No, it's in PNG. PNG. It's also in PNG. Is it PNG? is this being the, it's not, uh, make sure it is same length from left and right. Trim it down and to round the corners 100%. Now it looks it's big. This much should be enough. Stands out a lot, but it's not a line. Now we have to do something about this bar. And color for this should be black. I don't need borders. Uh, Noticeable, but not funky. No border, but it's showing the borders. These are the borders. This is actually the actual design. Can this be a more rounder? Parent if should be black, white, the border should it's keep it as it is, because that is actually not the design. The design we will be doing while developing the application. For this multitask writers and how can I, we have a hamburger, we have a search bar, we have a user icon. Now we just need quick access, and I'll add the quick access. I'll add a label that says quick access. Hmm. I think we need a little space before we actually. It's hard to navigate this. I think we may need the lines. Don't need this. So quick access will be around here. so it's visually appealing. And so this is correct. How do you measure it? But another text for our what's it, reports. Here is where our line comes. Add the line here to separate the quick access from the reports. Just for now, the reports, and we can just check our shift, and we can delete this. Actually, just select all of these and more than at a bulk. These are all aligned. Salute cinema. Here we'll have our still not aligned. All of these are selected at once. Remove that. So this will be the read list view, or what was the name? Text here, and the text will actually go here. I'll just copy the text. Time for antivirus to show up. Now I just need empty list. For the empty list, we can just copy this, I think. And to fill this one more, doesn't stretch. I have to write. But if it would have been easier, or but let's leave it. How can I arrange? Is appealing. We'll keep it to blue or the color. Pick a choice. Just keep it to blue and add the labels here. mistake. Another account. Let's call it VID. VA, so that it doesn't ruin the design. AVA. Add the text so we don't get confused. Virtual account. That's it for the home page. Down. So then here we'll have some graphics. Some of the graphics here. Graphics will add. Let's copy from of these. Let this for now. Wait. Okay, this is for transfer to AVA, aka another virtual account, and this is for graphics that I have currently put the ultimate guide to writing as a placeholder for my graphics. And this will be the full application homepage. What do I need? I need a text box to write, box to identify what actually is this. Need to add some graphics in here. Might might be okay. And increase the size. Oh, how how can I increase the size of this? It's not increasing linear. That's okay. I guess linear is okay. So next comes our hamburg button menu bar. This thing, we have our user settings, we have our scan, we have our view fonts, we have our VA details, virtual account details, we have our transfer to AVA, we have coming EMIs, should be EMIs. I think we can remove the view and just keep it to upcoming EMIs. And savings and monthly expense and custom report, and the create view, which we haven't decided what data we are going to show here, as well as this graphics placeholder. I think first we'll define the menu bar here. Most of the detail I have already put in the user menu or user routed page, but I will have to give some option to the menu. So I have to think about what we are going to put in the menu. For menu, we'll just what can we do? Does the sign up or sign in screen need some work? I think it probably does, but not as much as the home page. I need to get the contents of all the screens. You know what I can do is from my to do, need to create design structure or model. Create design structure. So what I can do is define the contents of the sign up, the sign in screen, and the contents of each and every individual part of our menu, our user, our scan screen, the viewpoint screen, the view VA detail screen, the transfer to AVA screen, and all these other screens aside from this. will decide it later. I think for the today's stream I can finish up with including these details, content of these. So we will go to explore.io. It has a good structure where I can. I don't think this is the same draw.io I was working on before. I think this is not it. Okay, this is actually the site I was looking for. I've just used that in dark mode. I didn't recognize it when it is on light. Okay, so where are we currently? We can close this. We can close this. We only need to work on these three screens and their contents. And first we'll talk about the sign up. Sign up is the first. Should we keep this in the same? I think we can. So probably a rectangle. Click here to save. And just name the file to view contents. Okay, bro. Authorization. Connect itself to your drive. What more do you need? Okay. So first we have our sign up. We'll add list view to all of these. Connect them like this. Already connected, so I'll just add content list here. The content list will then be content list then will be added to another list, or will have their list of their own if we are going to navigate from there. The sign up content list will not have any routing, but it will have the contact phone number. row in this. Increase the size of this for what? Okay, I just have to put this, I think. Hmm. Google sign up detail and OTP detail. That's enough for this. And same content list will be, I can like sign up or sign in. There are lots of either or. I'll try to reduce them, but it is what it is for now. Wait a little bit here. Okay, and that's it for the sign up and sign in screen. Next we'll add. Next I'll add. Next I'll add the, what is it? We have our home page, and I forgot to add the home page. Add notes or comments. I'll just copy this one here. I think that is good because it's the home page and I need to add the borders. This is the menu button, and we'll categorize all these. So home page. Home page will have a content list. From left to right and to the bottom, like uh, the right. I'll have to check. Right. So from the left to the right, down as we go in the bottom, that will be our contents list. So in the home page, back home page, we have from left to right, we have our menu, or hamburger button. Then we have our user icon, and that's it. No, that's not it. We can do this like we have header, we have quick access, and right down we have our reports. Down we have our what do we have? Now we have these. We have another reports. We have another grid view. Grid view. Here we have another. I will not add it for now. What happens if I just hides itself? Other content list. Now it seems better to not add it content list and instead specify it as the base of the screen we are going through. This can contain content list because it is holding the information for two of the screens, and header content list, header contents, and let's also change this to content instead of details. It is home page contents, and now we have our no, it's not, it's linked to this. This now it's coming. It's quick access content. Down we have list view, and for the report we have the already did the work for me, a report content, and lastly we have our, let's go there and like this, so it will be create a list content. Now it will be a little vague. I'll just add item X for my originality and minimize this. Will it? Okay. I'll just keep it here because no one is going to look at it. The header content, we only have two details, so let's remove this. We have first our menu and hamburger button, burger button, and we have our user icon. access we have four menus. Deleted the now in the quick access we have a scan, we have our view funds, we have our UVA details, and we have our transfer to AVA. Enough for now, and back to our report content. We also have four of these columns, four of these rows. No worries, I will add it back. Upcoming or we have our savings, we have our free expenses, and lastly we have our custom report, and it's not showing up date and customer report. No, it's customer report. Just keep it here. I'll keep this here. We'll add the menus details. For that, I'll have to brainstorm. Lost of detail menu. Oh, it's a lot of work to think. I had think of an app that can do my part, but if I want to release the application in Google Play Store, I will have to make some menus, user icon. The first thought in my mind when I was going through my head to develop this app was to like I am going to be using this app, and I don't need anybody else to use the app, but so it's a dream of the developer to see other people use my application. So I'll have to add some menus and user icons, and they have to be functional. What can I add in this? Just add the list for now on the other user icon, and it will be your user icon content. Let me just add for other as well. Okay, these are the rooted screen which will open another screen, so I don't think I will need to add this, but let me just look at my Google Pay or Paytm and see what I can check by clicking on the user icon, so I can get an idea of what can I actually show in my screen as well. It's inspiration call. Let's call it inspiration. Taking inspiration from another application which is already existing and lots of people are using it. Okay, my Paytm is logged out. Paytm actually have a user icon which open up some menu, and here it shows info, profile setting, help and support, and your QR code. And okay, I know what to add. In the hamburgers last item, it will contain info, or it can contain about us. Or is right call. Support can be another. I'll steal the Paytm application's ID and barcode application I add. I think this is enough for now. QR code, UPI ID, support info, and what other things I can add? Can add the detail. I got an inspiration from. I can actually add a invite friends referral type of thing. Let's copy the same. Refer at rewards, and now I have 5 option on my hamburger button or the menu. What more can I add, or is this enough? I think this is enough. It's enough for the hamburger button. User icon I forgot, but it's going to open another screen, so it is not necessary. I'll remove this as well. And what I'll do is we'll be needing this. Let's just see where it has my drive view contents. How are you? I'll just move it to the finance. How do I? Can I? Okay, I can just drag and drop. So it's opening now. It is showing this. How do I open the? How can I open? An option to open this row. Should I download it? Okay, I'll download and check. It is in XML. I think only draw.io can platform draw. You can open this, show me the details. That's okay. Just open it in draw, but I have the file. So this is all for the content for the first third pages. Just minimize these. It's not structured, but I'll work through it. Is this? I think this is okay now. First we have sign up and sign in screen, which has a content list of the following. Let's move it here. Then we have home page. Inside home page we have our home page content. Inside home page content we have 4 of these details, or 4 of these compartments or parts, which the home page is divided into. Now the 4 have their own content list. For the grid list content we haven't defined anything. We will be doing so in later stream or later planning. There's this report content, there's this quick access content, and mainly this is there is header content which contains the hamburger menu button and which has the sliding view, and these information will be shown there. These are the content of this hamburger or menu. And lastly we have the user icon, which will also open another screen, which we will define in another stream at the wireframe. Let's keep the let's save the wireframe. I didn't think it would be this much exhausting to just create a wireframe. I will have to save this, and how can I save? Okay, it is already saved, but I don't trust these. So I'll just import it into PDF standard and upload it into my drive. This number PDF should be named something else, but okay. And this is unnecessary, I forgot to remove this. This is the main thing we have created for sign up, sign in, and home page, which is not much detail, but okay. After 2 hours, all we did was this, but that's okay. We'll actually go back to the drive and look our to-do list. Here's my planner. I will save this. It's already saved in my planner. Not done. This is hardly 25%. Structure and modeling, it's not done, but you can say it is 10% done, because the content list we have defined is actually part of our structure or model. Timeline, we can only define a timeline after we have completed our first two steps, and these are dependent on point number 1 and 2. It's like I am a manager. Your manager will tell you these things have to be done first. After that, we can give a project timeline to the client. It will happen. And I still don't have any name for my trash application. Create a GitHub repo for the project. You can actually do that and post all the content there. Let's start on the GitHub. No, wait, I will have to give it a name. This is also dependent on, no, it's not dependent on point 1 and 2, it's dependent on point number 6. I'll probably continue tomorrow because I have leave. No, I have weekly off tomorrow. So let's see. I'll try to complete the wireframe at least in tomorrow, so we can actually move on to the creation of timeline and scheduling the streams. I think it will be alternatives. Let's see.